Introduction. Isle Royale National Park is not easy to reach. There are no bridges to this island park near Minnesota and Michigan in Lake Superior. People must either fly or sail to get there. But 18,000 people visit each year. Their journey to the island is well worth the trouble. Look at the words in blue by the pictures on page 2. It says, Isle Royale National Park is located in Lake Superior, the largest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Superior covers 31,820 square miles, or 82,414 square kilometers. Take a moment and look at the pictures on page 2. Now look at the top of page 3. Look at the picture. Underneath in blue it reads, more than 200 species of birds live in the park. We're going to continue reading on page 3. People hike on Isle Royale's forest trails. They swim in its lakes. They look at its waterfalls. This park is a good place for wildlife, too. The animals feel safe from humans in this park. They can eat the plants that grow in the marshes and woods. The park is like a natural zoo where all the animals manage to live with each other. Page 4. Chapter 1, Living Together. Wolves have been on Isle Royale for many years. Many people think that the wolves walk there from the mainland. During the winter, parts of Lake Superior become frozen. The wolves might have roamed across the lake from Minnesota around 1950. The ice made a natural bridge for them. Now look at the top of page 5. Under the picture it reads, most wolf packs contain about 7 wolves. Let's continue reading on page 5. Fewer than 30 wolves live on Isle Royale. They eat moose and smaller animals like rabbits. Wolves are good hunters. They hunt in groups called packs. Each pack has a leader. The leader and the rest of the pack hunt for prey together. The wolves use teamwork to survive. Now look at the bottom of page 5 in the blueprint. It says, wolves may have come to Isle Royale by walking across the ice. Take a moment to look at the pictures. Page 6. The moose probably came to Isle Royale before the wolves did. The moose, though, probably did not make the journey across the ice. They would have been too heavy for that. Scientists think they swam there from the mainland of Michigan around 1900. About 1,000 moose live on Isle Royale. Their favorite food is the needles of the balsam fir tree. They also eat buds and twigs. This type of food is called browse. Under the picture on page 6, it says, scientists have found that there are fewer and fewer balsam fir trees on the island. If the number grows smaller, the moose may not survive. Take a moment to look at the picture. Page 7. Animals like wolves depend on their ability to catch prey to survive. Wolves hunt moose. They often catch weaker or older members of the herd. Now look at the green graph in the middle of the page. It says moose wolf populations from 1965 to 2004. In blue, it reads, the increase and decrease in the moose and wolf populations on Isle Royale are related to each other. Under the graph, it reads, Lonesome Park. Isle Royale is cut off from the mainland. Its animals are not hunted and they compete less for food than animals elsewhere. This makes the island a good place to study wildlife. Page 8. Chapter 2, From Den to Dam. Visitors might also spot foxes on Isle Royale. The woods make a good place for fox dens. Foxes live there in small families. Foxes hunt the hares that live in the woods. They also live off animals that the wolves have killed. Sometimes an animal is too big for one wolf pack to eat alone. This leaves food for the other foxes. Above the picture in blue, it reads, a fox den can have up to 12 foxes in it. Take a moment to look at the picture. On page 9 at the top, look at the picture. Underneath it reads, "Beavers use mud to hold their dams together." Beavers build their homes in the marshes of the island. First, they build dams across streams and rivers. They build these dams with twigs and branches. The dams block flowing water. The blocked water forms a pond. Beavers build homes called lodges after they have completed the dams. Moose eat the plants that grow in the ponds the beavers have made. So beavers also help moose by building dams. Page 10, Chapter 3, Double Lives. Other animals at Isle Royale live in the water and on land. These animals are called amphibians. Newts, frogs, and toads are all amphibians. Newts grow up in the water. They start as tiny tadpoles. As they get older, they grow lungs and legs. Then they move onto the land, but they return to the water for food. Toads and frogs also start life as tadpoles. Adult frogs and toads live in the beaver ponds or in the island's swamps and bogs. At the bottom of page 10, look at the picture. Next to the picture, it reads, "This newt looks nothing like the tadpole it once was." Page 11. Frog or toad? Have you ever wondered how to tell frogs and toads apart? Frogs and toads are so closely related that the line between them is often blurred. But most frogs have damp skin, while most toads have dry skin. Frogs have longer back legs than toads do, and frogs often leap and swim to get around, while toads walk. Take a moment and look at the pictures on page 11 of the frog and toad. Page 12, Chapter 4, Up in the Air. Loons have flown in the skies above Isle Royale for many years. Because hunting is not allowed there, the loons are safe. Loons are scared of people. If a person goes too close to a loon's nest, the bird may leave its nest behind. Park rangers urge visitors to treat the island's loons with care. Below, in blue, it reads, "A loon can fly as fast as 80 miles per hour or 129 kilometers per hour." Page 13. Take a moment and look at the picture on the top of page 13. Underneath in blue, it reads, "This great blue heron and its chicks live high up out of reach." One of the most beautiful of the park's species of birds is the great blue heron. The great blue herons build nests in groups called colonies. The island's tall trees make fine homes for these birds. Like loons, herons do not like to be disturbed by humans. Page 14, Conclusion. An island like Isle Royale must be protected. Its wildlife, from the tiny tadpole to the huge moose, lead a safe life there. They live with each other in peace. Over the years, this could change. New animals may arrive. Other animals may die out, but Isle Royale National Park would be a haven for them and for you, if you should ever visit.